Hey everyone, sorry it's been so long, but today I have an extra special treat for you. Today we're going to take a look at the Margaritaville Key West frozen concoction maker. Before we make a drink, I want to go over the key components of the drink maker. On the top is the ice reservoir, and the Key West comes with an extra large capacity ice reservoir, enough to make 3 pitchers worth of drinks. So you might consider this model, especially if you're going to be entertaining a lot. So let's take a close-up of the ice reservoir. Now, it's got a simple lid that detaches very easily, and you just dump your ice into this ice reservoir. Now, down into this bottom white section, there is a very sharp blade. So be very careful. Don't stick your finger down in here, or you might get cut. Now, I'll also point out that all of these components disassemble so that you can keep everything nice and clean. Now, I've got the ice reservoir lid off, and I just dump in some ice. Now, you may hear a bit of draining water. The ice has been melting while I've been sitting here shooting the video. So some water is collected, and in the back of the unit, say you're entertaining and your ice melts over time, don't worry, it's not going to flood onto your kitchen floor. There is a drain here that collects the water runoff from the ice reservoir. And as long as I'm back here, look at this section where there is a door, so that once you're done making your frozen drinks, you can conveniently store your electrical cord out of the way. Next, after the ice reservoir, we have the section that shaves the ice, and then the ice shavings come out of this chute into the pitcher. Now, this is a close-up of the pitcher. It's a very solid, sturdy glass pitcher. I have an older version of this Margaritaville, and one nice thing about this new version is that you don't have to take the ring off the top of the pitcher in order to pour your drinks. It has a nice, convenient lid here, which my old unit did not have. Now, this is the ring. You can see it, and you can see the lid that opens up and allows you to pour it. And once the ring is on the pitcher, it keeps everything nice and safe inside the pitcher, so it won't spew all across your kitchen when you start making drinks. Now, I also want to show you down inside the pitcher. If you can see down in the bottom, there are 4 sharp blades of death. And those blades are what chops up and mixes all of your delicious fruits and whatever you're making your frozen drinks with. So again, don't stick your fingers down in where the blades are. In fact, you're going to want to be careful when you're cleaning this, so that you don't poke yourself or cut yourself unnecessarily. And finally, I want to point out that this bottom, see where it says tighten? If you spin it in the opposite direction, you can disassemble this purple ring. You can take out the metal blade and the seal and wash everything, keep everything nice and clean. Just be sure that when you put everything back together, before you make a frozen drink, you tighten in the direction it says so that you don't get leakage. Now, the pitcher sits on top of this little stand. Here's the little gear engagement that spins the blades in your pitcher. And on the bottom, here is the control panel. Here is the on-off knob to start the drink machine. Flip up the shave and blend toggle. Now this toggle, it has shave on the top and blend on the bottom. Say you want just ice shavings. Well, this one, shave and blend. So it's going to give you ice shavings and it's going to mix up your pitcher contents. But if you just want extra ice, you can select this toggle to shave, or if you just want extra blending of the stuff in your pitcher, then you toggle it down. And finally, this last control, you can see 1 cup, 2 cup, 3 cups. And so depending on how many frozen drinks you want, you make the appropriate setting. And finally, I just want to comment on the attention to detail in the fit and finish and the quality of the parts for this drink machine. Now, this isn't just some PVC mixer that you find on the shelf of your gas station. This is the nice Margaritaville emblem. And here you can see the nice nautical theme that's on the back splash of the mixer. And the pitcher actually has a glass Margaritaville engraving there, along with some fluid ounce markings. One last thing before we actually make some drinks, I want to point out that not only is this a high quality unit, but it's a big unit. And you might want to keep that in mind before buying it, because it may not actually fit under your kitchen cabinets. This unit is about 19 inches tall. So just keep that in mind before you purchase. Okay, finally, the moment we've all been waiting for, or at least the moment I've been waiting for. Let's actually make a drink with the drink machine. Now, first thing is we've got our ice already in our ice reservoir. Next, we're going to add some fruit to our pitcher. I'm adding a banana, some peaches, and some strawberries. Next, we add to the pitcher some beverage of choice. It could be fruit juice if you want. Now, this is a good time to point out that you don't actually have to only make frozen drinks with this machine. In fact, after a workout, I like to make put in some fruit and some protein powder for a quick, delicious, refreshing smoothie. Next, we replace our lid with this opening sealed. Put the pitcher in place, turn the unit on. Now this is a full pitcher's worth, so I'm going to set this to 3 for 3 drinks. And you'll notice here, let's zoom in. Maybe hard to see in the studio lighting, but there's a flashing light. That's actually, this little panel right here is a progress indicator. And so as the drink making progress goes forward, it'll light up until finally you get a nice display telling you that your drink is finally ready. All right, so now to make our drink, I'm going to flip up the shave and blend toggle.
Okay, you see the button. Sorry, my handshake. Button. You push that button in, turn the paddle, and it clicks into place. And then you go to try to turn the paddle so that it'll come loose. And this button pops out before it comes loose. So inadvertently, the end result is can't break this loose. Tried several things to hold that button into place, no good. This button here is a major issue for me. This is